Welcome back to Realm of Rolls. If you're enjoying the show, make sure you're following or subscribed wherever you listen so you never miss an episode. If you'd like to support the podcast, you can find us on Patreon, where you can access behind the scenes content. You can also join our Discord to chat with us, talk theories, and keep up with campaign news. Links to both are in the episode bio. With that said, previously on Dragon's Demise, the party enters the funnel-shaped chamber, where Frollo's clumsy descent sparks chaos and confusion. A hidden slime trap is triggered, and in the panic, Fillipa reveals her true colours, casting a devastating fireball into the fray, badly injuring everyone before fleeing through a secret passage. The party gives chase, hurling spells and healing on the run, until the pursuit spills into a vast cavern where Fillipa transforms, spreading her wings as confrontation looms. This is episode 11, Red Dead, No Redemption. 1,000 curses of flame and ash. I'll roast the 3 of them with my almighty dragonfire until they're naught but soot smeared upon the walls of my lair. A dark prophecy for any other fools who fall for my exquisite plan. Every trap thwarted, every subtle attempt on their feeble lives overcome, and my blood spilled upon the stone where only theirs should stain it, preferably pooling in vast steaming quantities. Knife Peak was meant to echo with their screams, not my fury. Still, mistakes happen, even to the mighty, and mistakes can be burnt to cinders. The fat bumbling fool should make a good meal, cholesterol be damned. I've never cared for dwarf, too dense, too stubborn to burn properly. And dragonborn, ugh, lizardborn at best. The sheer audacity of the species to be named after one as mighty as myself. I'll strip the flesh from their bones just as readily as I strip the wealth from their bodies. After all, they went to such trouble to bring such treasures to me. Magical items, enchanted trinkets, relics steeped in story and struggle, each one far better suited to rest among a proper hoard than strapped to the back of some self-important hero. At this point, it would be rude to refuse such an offering. Oh, the faces on them when I betrayed them. Shock, rage, realization, slow, delicious, and far too late. Let them rage, let them shout, let them curse my name, and swear vengeance they will never live long enough to deliver. They are already exactly where I want them, and this time there will be no subtlety.
Fillipa is now in the full dragon form, in her full red-scaled glory, the gold fading away to crimson as her form changes. She takes to the wing, large wings beating heavily, creating a downdraft, which you can feel kind of pulsing up through the corridor, this kind of woof, woof, woof of wind pushing its way back towards Frollo. As she begins to move backwards, disappearing up through a hole in the ceiling and landing up there.
Okay. So you're dashing up there, basically?
I'm just taking 80 foot of movement to get up there. I'm not dashing. I've still got an action, but I'm not going to do anything with it. Actually, no, sorry, that's a lie. I will disappear over to my hoard and start digging around for a couple of items in there.
Okay. I think I know which items they are. So what I'll do is, if you need to roll dice for them, go right ahead and just update me when it comes back to your turn. Okay.
Yep. I'm not actually
Frollo.
going for those. Sorry,
Okay.
I'm not going for those. I go for something else.
Okay. Frollo, you are next. You have just seen this dragon take off and disappear somewhere above you. Obviously, it goes out of sight very, very quickly. What are you doing?
Steps into the chamber and has a good old look around.
Okay, so the one thing you'll notice immediately when stepping into here is that it's a lot warmer suddenly. Like, a lot warmer. The ground floor is undulating rock, almost like it's been molten and then solidified at some point. It's quite uneven, and the area is roughly circular. Down here, there's not much in the way of features. There's a few stray rocks that may have fallen down from above at some point. The ceiling is a good 60 feet above you, and you can see a gaping hole about 80 or 90 feet across above your head. The only easy way up you can see is a narrow path or ledge that goes up around the outside of this cavern, going roughly clockwise, which begins about 15 feet away from where you're currently standing. It's a long way up, and it does look, although it looks the sort of thing you could run up, it's quite terrifying, the thought of being caught on the way up there. You can't see any other exits here, but you can easily hear the dragon having landed a little bit above you. You can probably hear the sound of coins being pushed out of the way.
She's quite creepily humming a cheerful tune while she does so. She's enjoying this.
You don't say.
Frollo is going to... I'm assuming this lip around the edge of the chamber is like almost like a walkway moving up to another level?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, it goes
okay.
up to the next level.
There's a sign at the side of the hole saying cashmygold.com.
I thought it was just going to be like a big sign that says "Big fucking dragon this way." Or at least that's all Frollo sees on the sign.
Here be dragons,
1, 2,
yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. Diagonals are
Wait.
1.5 in this system, are they? They're just...
No, they're not. It's just a simple
fine.
5 foot.
Right, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Frollo be carrying on up. There is an angry naked dwarf coming for a chat with the dragon.
Oh my god. This is a nightmare.
That's an ominous
This is a
statement.
nightmare
I've never
situation,
known.
Rick.
There's not many more terrifying sights than the sign of him making his way up there.
No, with his baton in hand as well.
Oh, you've been working on that one, haven't you? Okay, Brother Quinn, you're currently the furthest away from your destination.
Yes.
Tanuk's about 15 feet ahead of you, so you're not quite at the halfway point going up here. You can, however, still feel those pulses of air as the wings force air down the tunnel towards you.
Right, so I guess if I run full pelt, then if I've still got 40 foot, how long does that extra movement last? The extra 10 feet?
An hour.
Long strider.
Oh, okay, cool. So if I run, if I just total along 40 foot to my maximum movement, that will get me roughly to the
Yep.
end of the tunnel, will it?
Not quite, no. You'll say
Oh.
you're not quite at the halfway point. You're going to get to, actually, very much the same point that Frollo was at just a few moments ago. So you can see the entrance to this larger cavern. Your light, obviously, showing everyone what's going on.
Yeah.
But you're unable to reach it. That would be a single move to where you are there.
Well, in that case, I can't do too much. I'm going to have to just go my 40 foot. I think Quinn would just tootle his 40 foot. I think he'd be muttering along to himself. Denier, why have you sent me on these things? I mean, a dragon, really? I mean, really? It's going to get sort of towards the end of the tunnel. I'm just wondering whether there's anything else that he can possibly do. At this point, probably nothing. I think he would probably save drawing on his good fortune from his god at this point, because he can't see anything beyond the end of this tunnel really anyway. So no, he's just going to have to move up the 40 foot, and there's not a lot else he can do at this point. So yeah, he's just going to mutter along, talking to Daenerys as he goes. You'll just hear the slap of his slip slap as his sandals go along like Gandhi's flip flops.
Nice.
Are you coming the rest of the way into the chamber, or are you? You've seen Frollo walk into it.
Yeah, I don't think I make it all the way. I think I make it to just towards the end of the corridor.
So you'll end up actually on the slope if you're really running. So as a second move, you'll end up there. Yeah. Second move, you'll end up about 15 feet, about 20 feet behind where Frollo is, because obviously you're moving quite a bit faster than he is.
Okay, well in that case, I'll retcon that and I'll go slip slap, slip slap, slip slap, slip slap as his sandals take him all the way to the end of the corridor and out into the space by Frollo. So yeah, there's. I'm
sure that the sight that is before you isn't intimidating enough to make you frightened, but it wouldn't be particularly pleasurable one, I suspect.
Yeah, I think when he gets there, he'd just look around.
I'm just the concept of like basically Frollo and Quinn are the two fat guys of the party. Let's be real here. Yeah, somehow he's just there, almost like the whole way through.
Yeah, he's gonna pull up next to Frollo basically, and then just stand there, huffing and puffing. And oh God, where are we? What's going on up here then? And he's just gonna take the general scene, look around, look up, and go, oh, that's all you'll get.
So you're on the same sort of ledge going clockwise around the cavern leading up to the second floor. Yep. You're about 15 feet away, about 15, 20 feet behind Frollo. Yep. Tanuk, you are travelling somewhat faster than everyone else. Is that your intention to charge that way as well? Are you dashing? Are you more preparations to do?
No. I will be moving my maximum, but I will be casting on myself protection from energy and picking fire.
Okay.
Funnily.
Can't imagine why.
That might be a good idea. Are you then charging forward into the cavern?
Yes.
Okay. So,
although that does get rid of my protection. Locate creature.
Okay.
Both concentration. So.
If it helps, you do know roughly where that is.
Yeah. But I know the exact positioning, even if I can't see it until this moment.
Sure, absolutely. So you actually, because you're running faster, and because you're somewhat already more advanced, you will make your way actually to just even with a single action, you're only going to be a short distance behind Brother Quinn, because you are moving at 50 feet per move, which is incredibly fast. 60, my apologies here, sorry. Yeah, he's currently moving 40, yeah. So, in fact, you'd be right behind him, literally right behind him. There we go. So, with that in mind, after Tanuk, we're going to move back onto Fillipa, who is currently on the second level, somewhat above you, of the cavern.
Hearing the players, the party, making their way up, Fillipa will once again take to the wing. You can hear the woof, woof, woof of her wings as she dives back down the hole. And she will take up position, kind of hovering in the middle of this room on the wing, as she breathes out a 60-foot cone of flame, encompassing all three of you. I will need a DC 18 dexterity saving throw from everyone.
I'm so happy I did what I just did.
Yeah. I bet the others are wishing they had access to the same thing.
Have access to something, but it's not quite as good as that. It's just...
And that's a recharge on 5, Rikh, for reference.
Thank you.
Was that 17?
18.
DC 18.
18. I rolled an 8 with my plus 10.
Fuck's sake.
Wow.
Squeaky bum moment.
What is it? It's a dexterity, did you say?
Dexterity, please.
Oh dear.
Dexterity saving throw.
I've got a -1 to that. This is going to have to be fucking
Oh
good.
dear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quinn leaps into it.
Well, actually, you're not
Leaps off the edge.
You're not far wrong there, because I rolled an 11 -1 for a very average half. So I got 10.
So Quinn
I'd say he at least made the
fails.
attempt, so that's pretty
Well,
good.
well, you
Okay.
An attempt was made, yeah.
Oh, God.
What about Frollo?
I mean, I failed. I know I failed, but it's fine. I can live with that.
Okay.
I failed, but
So how much damage are we looking at from Fillipa here?
I'm just rolling now because it's 12d8 worth of damage. So let me just.
Oh my god, I'm so glad I used this on that.
God.
4 plus 7 plus 6.
I think all you'd hear is,
the first 5.
Dania!
Plus 1. These are not a good roll, really. So you're
He's,
lucky. Oh, it's
he's
an 8 there.
holding his crucifix out now. Dania!
Crucifix.
He's holy symbol.
Oh, double 7s. Okay, so anyone who succeeded will take half damage. Anybody who failed will take full. Full damage is 58 points of fire damage.
So, with resistance, that would be halved again, yeah?
Oh!
Yes, that's correct. You actually take 1/4.
Okay.
So,
And having used
27,
approximately
13.
Oh, sorry.
29.
You did that.
yeah, we'll start for 29.
Wait, was
It is 14.
was it-
14.
It's 14 damage total, yeah.
Yeah, 14.
Yeah.
Well, there go those temporary hit points.
Yes. So, obviously, that's a fairly large amount of damage coming through there. Is it safe to assume that everyone's still standing afterwards?
Well, that's that's a very big assumption.
Yeah.
So, you see the holy symbol come up and him go, Dania! And I think he's on a slight slope. And you'll hear him go
Oh,
thump
no.
and then start to roll down the hill
Thump, 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 thump.
as his 57 hit points go to -1 with 58 damage.
Just enough. Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm gonna have
how
to
did
save
Frollo
you.
fare?
Do you want to hear what happens to Frollo?
You
Yes,
can
please.
just hear the thump, thump, thump as the bucket goes round as he goes. Sideways. Clunk, 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 clunk.
Frollo doesn't even attempt to dodge. The flames engulf him. He doesn't scream. And as they dissipate, there is a charred, burned remain of Frollo lined up against almost like a perfect ash remaining of him. Until he appears here.
oh.
Almost like a leprotic soul of Frollo suddenly phases into reality as his body reforms 60 feet away from where he died. And
Well.
my hit points hit 0, for mechanically speaking. My hit points hit 0, and then I immediately gain 50 hit points instead of staying at 0,
Nice.
and I teleport 60 feet away. Mechanically speaking, that's what's just happened. There is a small necrotic explosion as the ash bursts outwards, but no one was close enough to take any damage from it, so...
Well.
Okay. So coming up towards the end of Philippa's turn on that one, she would have split the movement, so she's dived down, wings flapping, to gout this fire. And as soon as she's gouted it, she is returning back over the edge of the lip into the second floor, retreating away from you all.
So the only thing I would say there, you got 80 foot of movement, correct?
Oh yes, sorry, yeah, you're right. Well, actually, so she's only if there's a 60-foot ceiling. Actually, no, she'd probably have to
So
drop quite low.
Yeah, she wouldn't have any movement left from there. Because obviously she'd have to come down as well.
Yeah. You would
So
have to
the-
come
the-
cross and down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No, she'll retreat up towards the ceiling, kind of, or retreat backwards into the centre of the room as she
Yeah.
begins to bank and turn back towards the ceiling.
That makes sense. Yep. That's all good. So, Frollo, given a new lease of life, you're slightly further up the slope than anyone else, and the dragon is not really that far away from you.
One thing
What
is
is-
one thing is becoming very apparent to anybody who can see Frollo. is his skin is starting to crack as the leprosy is coming to the front. But as it cracks, green energy is spilling out from him. He is going to cast... When I find the spell... Hang on, I opened up all my spells on here. Now I can't find them.
Too many tabs.
Too many tabs. That's exactly the problem. Hey, everybody. Use a browser to get your spells up, and you can spend ages looking for them.
So much more fun.
Yaz, can you give me a wisdom saving throw, please?
I can indeed.
As Frollo twists his hand round and almost seems to tap the side of something.
What's the DC?
The DC is 18. 18, yeah.
18. That was a 15 total rolled, but again,
wow,
I
you
will
probably
choose
passed
to
it.
succeed.
You will choose to succeed. Okay. You hear the bell toll, but you take no damage.
Who's at the door?
Bong,
Who's at
bong,
the door?
bong, bong, bong.
Who's at the door?
It's my daughter.
Somebody better open it. Better at the door. I will then. I don't want to get too close
shall I say
to
bye?
the other two. I'm gonna go fireball your fucking treasure.
Rude. Which you can presume is above you, yeah.
He's gonna
Yeah,
have
well, I heard her up there jingling through stuff, so I'm assuming she's
You
got
did,
some
yeah,
gold up
absolutely.
there.
he's gonna have a
For sure.
meltdown.
I'll tell you what, no, I'm not. I'm going to run up there, I'm going to grab the shiniest jewel, and I'm going to stuff it down my underpants, because I can do that right now, because that's all I'm wearing. I'm going to desecrate your treasure, alright?
Gross.
Clarity is a little way away from there at the moment,
He's gonna
but
come running
the
down
threats have been made.
I'm working my way around, alright, give me a chance. Past turn.
Right. Let me get this straight. Are you seriously teabagging a dragon's treasure?
He's going to come running down that hill like packing Linford's lunchbox, isn't he?
Oh God, is that the
Hey
end
guys,
of your
check
turn,
out the
Mike?
staff I got.
So,
God.
with those threats hanging in the air, we'll move on to Brother Quinn, who's gently rolling down the slope.
I am, and
There's around 10
yes,
Can
legs.
I jump in at that point with a legendary
Oh.
action, please?
You're going to slap me away from your treasure. The concept of
You
what I'm going to
can.
do to it is worrying you.
I am going to use Frightful Presence. I will turn to look at Tanuk. And actually, am I in range? That's a good question. I might not be in range. No, sorry. So I won't use the legendary action because I'm not in range to do anything. Sorry.
Okay, cool. In which case, we'll move back to Brother Quinn.
so as Brother Quinn is gently rolling, ba-dum, 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 and over down the slope, you see his hands drop away from his holy symbol, and that kind of clunks as he goes over, and his bucket helm is clanking as he's rolling down, and you see the light on his bucket helm starting to flicker and dim as his life force is ebbing away.
I actually have these images of him rolling around, and every time his bucket head hits the path, there's a clunk and it goes off, and he rolls one more time. And
Yeah, so yes, it quite
possibly.
possibly would do that. Yes, certainly that would account for the flickering as it goes.
Tap off. It's the clapper.
Can we have a death saving throw, please, for Brother Quinn?
Oh God. Death saves. That's just a straight D20, isn't it? Well, that's an 11.
That's
So that's a pass.
actually a success.
Yeah, so that's one success.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have you roll 5 feet back down, so you're at Tanuk's feet, essentially. And it is indeed Tanuk we move on to.
Yes, you get a gentle clunk of the bucket, and the light flickers again as it hits Tanuk's feet. He's going to land face.
Kick the bucket. Go on, kick the bucket.
He's going to land face up, with his eyes rolled back in his head.
Do I have a clear view to Fillipa?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah,
A
they're just
fucking
carried
big dragon in the middle of
room.
a cavern.
Yeah.
You ain't missing her.
No, I didn't know she'd got up over the lip yet, and I was...
No,
No, I
heading
didn't
towards
move.
it, I think.
Right. This is my best opportunity. Don't fret, Brother Quinn. I will aid you shortly. However,
Do you remember?
more
that it's-
important things.
However,
However.
90-20.
Do you remember
Come
it's a
on.
bonus action to use a potion? That is something to consider here.
I don't have any.
Oh dear.
oh dear,
You didn't equip us with potions, Rikh.
he said that with
Oops.
all the love and care.
Right.
DMs, man.
Alright, I'm going to use my bonus action to switch from resistance to energy and switch to my hunter's mark. I will also activate Lucky so that I gain
Okay.
advantage on this shot.
Yep.
I mean, now's the time.
I am drawing the arrow of dragon slaying.
What a shame I can't give him a channel divinity.
I don't think he's going to need it.
Oh,
I
Hopefully
can
not.
cheer you on.
I can't. I'm just flickering.
I'm looking over all the things that I can stack up on my sheet here as well. Oh yeah, once per turn as well, I can add an extra D8 damage when hitting a wounded creature. She is wounded.
Yes.
Yep.
And,
Oh, yeah, she is.
And once per turn, I can re-roll 1 damage die of piercing damage.
Okay.
Also, extra die of damage on a crit with piercing weapon.
Oh god, this might
Sounds-
hurt.
Yeah, might do.
Right. Well, I won't use the 10. I will use that 16 though, for a total to hit of 30.
Yep.
That'll do it.
That'll do.
This is just my first shot because I only have one arrow of dragon slaying. The second shot will just be a regular, which I'll do separately.
So this is irregular.
Right. So I will need a DC 7 Constitution save.
That would be DC 17.
Oh,
Constitution save.
17.
So-
Yeah,
I quite like the DC 7.
that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Constitution is a. Ooh.
Which I think. Can you just confirm with Frollo's previous spell? Is that still active, giving disadvantage to the saving throws?
Which previous spell?
The first one you cast in the corridor, which was the chill touch, I think.
Oh, chill touch. No, only affects undead targets. Only affects undead targets.
Okay.
It does the disadvantaging on.
No worries.
Oh no! Hang on.
There was something,
Hang,
wasn't
no, the staff of withering.
there? Yeah.
Failed save. The target has disadvantage on 1 hour on any ability check or saving throw that uses strength or constitution.
Okay.
Hey, look at that face.
Okay.
That is synergy we didn't know we had. It's almost like Rikh planned this.
Oh, I have enough. I just have a big bag of dice.
Don't forget
Okay,
to
so I'm
roll
rolling
your...
a
Constitution
Constitution at
save.
disadvantage, yeah?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes.
Wait, no. She's not at disadvantage. You use your legendary action to pass the test against the Staff of Withering, wasn't it? Because you didn't need to make the
Yes.
test against the chill touch.
Yeah.
So as you know,
Okay.
you're not at disadvantage. You're not at disadvantage
Okay.
outside. That is my fault.
After all that,
Yeah, I've gone the wrong way around.
I think I would have passed anyway because the lowest was a 13, but the first one I rolled was a straight 17 plus 5.
Fair enough.
which is a success, so half damage. So
Yeah.
that's only half the 6d10. The rest
Yes.
of it is still inflicted normally.
Right. So for regular damage,
Okay.
from the first shot, you're taking. It's not great, but I'll take it.
Don't forget your piercing damage reroll.
Oh yeah. Thank you. I'll re-roll that one.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Oh, that missed entirely. That was much better. That was a 5. So I've got 7, 13, 15, 20 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Nice.
That's pretty not bad. So that's 10, 20, 32, 36. So that would be
18.
18. Yeah. 18 points of force damage.
18 points of force damage. Okay.
38 damage being dealt in total. That. So you'll see Tanuk obviously draw back on his bow, affixing this slightly glowing arrow to it, and it arcs through the air, seeming to sort of just hover in space for a second before slamming into the dragon flying in the air before you.
Yep. And then second shot is... Oh, that'll probably even miss. And a total of 16? Probably not.
16 will not hit, no.
No. Immediately I rolled a 2. So...
Just announcing what a threat you are, absolutely. Okay.
Yep.
So having taken both your shots, it is Fillipa, reeling from that arrow of dragon slaying, is your turn.
Before my turn,
Bastard!
at the end of Tanuk's turn, I will use a legendary action. Second one this round. Sorry, no, first one this round because I didn't use the other one. And I am going to require a wisdom saving throw from Tanuk, please.
Sharp intake of breath there.
Yeah.
Is this a spell, Yaz?
It's a spell, yes. Well, no, it's a legendary action, but it's spell casting, so... Rikh.
So, okay, we'll see what he rolls first, and then we'll go...
Don't matter, don't worry about it. I don't even have the
Okay.
spell.
So, wisdom save.
even have anything.
Okay. I've only got a +2 on this. I did, however, roll a 17, so that's 19.
Nice.
Okay, no, it beats the DC.
What?
So, Fillipa, she'd have taken the blows, would have looked at you, and would have used command to try and command you to flee. And she would have turned and said to you in a big, booming voice, "What's the point in fighting when all of those around you die? Run and save your own skin like you always do." And obviously it fails because you're able to overcome that.
I don't care if you go down too, bastard!
Okay.
Frollo is turning your eggs into an omelette. He's having dragon omelette for breakfast. He probably shouldn't have said that before your turn. But
No, you probably shouldn't have.
fine.
Okay,
Make it work.
so it's one round there. So top of the round is me, yep.
Yep.
Okay, sweet. And just to check, 2 actions per turn, one's movement, one is an action under the action section, yes?
Can be, yeah.
Okay, brilliant. So the first thing that I will do is I will move. Taking this damage, having received this piercing blow, Fillipa will bank tightly and head directly towards Tanuk and the prone Quinn. What will then happen is, on her way over, she's going to use a multi-attack action, replacing one of them with a use of spellcasting to cast Scorching Ray. So the Scorching Ray is a level 3 version with 4 rays, so she's going to make is that a spell attack roll for each ray, Rikh?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. So she's going to throw 4 Scorching Rays out. 2 of them will be targeted at Tanuk, 2 of them will be targeted at Quinn.
Well, I'm an instant fail.
No, she's supposed to roll to hit you.
Still have to roll to see if I hit you.
Okay.
So the 2 on Quinn, the first one will be a 15 plus 9 for 24. The second one will be a 12 plus 9 for 21 to hit.
So just checking, you're throwing these out on the way in, yes? Is that correct?
I'm theming it, so I'm flying in and I'm going to use the multi-attack action, but I'm replacing one of the multi-attack action components with the Scorching Ray. So it's just thematically as I'm flying in, I'm lobbing them as I'm flying them in.
Absolutely fine. So what you've rolled there would effectively have been your disadvantage because Quinn is prone. So you've got one more attack roll to make against Quinn.
Okay, so that would have been 21 at the lowest, and then it was a 15 rolled again and a 13 rolled again, 22 lowest.
That will also hit. So that is 2 marks off of your death saves, I'm afraid.
That's it. Thematically, his light winks out.
You've got
He's
3.
not dead.
You're not dead. You've got 3.
Oh, sorry.
You passed one.
You've got 2 fails.
Oh, okay.
You passed one.
Okay, well, his
God,
light
someone's keen to go.
his light just blinks faster. And dimmer.
Okay.
So we've had 2 attacks on Quinn. Yep.
2 attacks onto Tanuk. They're straight ones, I take it.
You've really spoiled his cassock.
One of them's a 2, so that's a 11. The other one's a 3. Jesus. So both of the Scorching Rays miss. Having now made it within range of Tanuk,
Has he just picked Quinn up and used him as a human shield?
I could do. There's a thought. I will then go in and hop in to make the 2 remaining rend attacks from the multi-attack. So the first one is going to be a 28 to hit Tanuk. The second one will be a 27 to hit Tanuk. Both of those will deal 2d6 plus 6 slashing damage. So it is a 1 and a 1, a 4 and a 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 plus 12, 20 points of slashing damage, plus 2d8 worth of fire damage. 2 7s rolled on the d8, so for another 14 points of fire damage. So 34 points of damage cumulative.
Okay.
And unfortunately, none of that is being reduced because the fire resistance has been abandoned in favour of damage.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I used up my high level spell slot, so I couldn't get stone skin.
Ooh, okay.
So how much was it? 34, did you say? Total.
34 total, yeah. And then let me just check that because I went first. So I've only used half of my movement to swoop in.
So you started up through.
I was up by the ceiling, wasn't I?
Yeah.
So no, I'll end my turn there.
Yep. Okay. So, obviously, face of the dragon right there. It is Frollo, who is actually the furthest away from the combat's happening, making his way up around that ledge. How's he going to contribute here?
Frollo is going to walk down where he came from. As he walks he's going to almost whistle at you, Fillipa. Point his finger at you and just say, die. Can you make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Ouch. Yep.
I have Spell Sniper, so I am in range.
What is the DC on it?
The DC is 18.
Okay.
It don't matter if you pass because you're still
fails.
taking damage.
Yeah, Fillipa fails.
Go for it. You are taking 7d8 plus 30 necrotic damage.
Plus 30
Plus
or
13.
3-0.
3-0. 30.
Ow!
That's not very nice.
Coming from the one who fireballed to the face everyone who wasn't expecting it.
Well,
Little Miss backstabbing
expect?
fireball, 4 scorching rays a turn, just casually dropping 2 of us, it's all that bullshit.
Fuck you, I'm a
I don't actually
dragon.
have as many... fuck you, I'm a dragon. What a statement. Right, so I've only got 2d8 on me, so this is going to take a minute.
Never a truer word was spoken.
9 That's 2 8s, so 9, 17, 25,
Bring it on.
35, 41, 71 points of necrotic damage.
Ouch, that's unpleasant.
That's 71 points.
That's really fucking unpleasant.
And then he's going
she
to...
looks bad.
Fucking hell.
I'm sorry, did I ruin your fucking day?
So how does it actually look from Frollo? Is there an effect, or is it literally just the force of the word from him?
So as he brings the finger out, his entire arm blackens up to his face, all blackens, green malevolent energy spill out, and just a small ray just pops from his finger, hits Fillipa on the flank, and then she starts to feel the very leprosy that he himself is suffering from.
She's got
gross,
scaly
Mike.
skin anyway.
Is that everything from Frollo?
I haven't got any bonus actions I can do that will help in this situation. It's gonna fucking hurt next turn. I just hope I've got oh, hang on. I get a bunch of hit points. Hang on. What did I cast on you last turn? Chill touch. So that has no effect. Okay, that triggers and that triggers. Fine. Okay, so I get a bunch of hit points. Alright, your turn.
So these are from your necromantic abilities. Did you regain some hit points? How much did you regain?
It's 12 temporary hit points. It's not.
Okay.
It's not health. It's temporary health, but it's the necromancy channeling.
It's a bit of feedback from the spells. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying thematically, he literally, when he casts necromancy spells, his disease comes to the front.
Okay, so.
So this hurts.
Yep.
Fillipa is looking really, really, really bad at this point. I imagine you can see probably some of the scales are blackening and beginning to pop off on the flank from where Frollo's attack has hit. She roars in pain and then uses a legendary action to lash out in anger and lash out using Pounce to take a rend attack against Tanuk. Dismissing Quinn as a threat at the moment, seeing as he is still firmly down. So that is going to be...
I am going to use my second to last luck point to give you disadvantage on this attack.
Okay, so that was a 13 initially rolled, and very well used because that was a natural 1.
Oh my god!
He gets lucky.
Oh, wow!
He gets lucky one more time.
I've got almost feel
I've
like
got one more luck point.
as she brings the claw down to claw at him, just that one claw that would have killed him pops off.
Wow.
You managed to catch hangnail and you just unzip my entire dragon hide.
Wow.
Oh, shiny pebble! What was that?
So her claws
Brother Quinn's
whistle above his
helmet.
head.
Brother Quinn's helmet turns off and you bend down to give his helmet a kick to get it back on, and I just whiff over the top of you. As I miss.
So, with that feeling of air above your head, look down briefly at Quinn, who is obviously struggling to stay alive. Now, there is one thing I've noticed, and I'm going to just check with yourself here, because you'll have a record of this, I'm sure. Have you used your heroic inspiration at any point this time for Brother Quinn, since we began?
What heroic inspiration?
So you
There's
get a
your
point
answer.
of heroic inspiration on a long rest, which means you would have started with one.
Oh. Is that everybody or just...
Oh.
No,
Just
that
Quinn.
is Brother Quinn.
That is
is
just
that?
Quinn, fair enough.
What, is that part of the 2024 rules, is it?
So bottom right hand side of your feats and features and traits section, you have gained heroic inspiration after a long rest, which means again you would have started with one because you had a long rest right at the start of the game. So the reason that's kind of important is because obviously you are on 2 failures,
Yep.
and you are
One success.
one. Well, you got 1 success, but more importantly, you're 1 failure away from death,
Yeah.
which is not what we want to see. So, if you need to, you can spend your point of heroic inspiration to get a reroll, just so you're aware. Okay.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm going to roll that. I'm going to roll the next death saving throw. Do you have to declare whether you're using that heroic inspiration before you roll?
No. It's actually a reroll after
Oh, it's a
you've
reroll.
confirmed
Okay.
you failed.
All right then. Okay. Okay.
Come
Well,
on.
I'm not going to use it because that was a 16, so that was a success.
It was.
So I'm on 2 successes and 2 failures at the moment.
Don't go greedy and go for a go for the 20.
So there is a brief moment, Tanuk, obviously, where you look down at this this pulsating bucket helm light, where you see Brother Quinn stop breathing for just a second, and you think it's all over, and he does indeed draw one more long, staggered breath. He's alive for now. And then we'll move on. We'll do one more round, folks. Tanuk,
Right. Now,
the dragon is in your face. What are you doing?
right.
Bleh.
My hunter's mark gives me my target's vulnerabilities. Am I correct in assuming that there is a vulnerability here to cold damage?
No.
No? Okay.
Nope.
Interesting.
Well, technically, you
Yeah,
wouldn't know
they-
that, would you?
But he actually would because of
He
his.
does.
I can see it.
because it's his thing. Right, yes, okay.
Yeah.
Also, your locate creature is saying it's very
vulnerabilities
close.
are there? Yeah, that's gone. That's gone now.
You've arrived at
Yeah.
your destination.
Yeah, do a U-turn. Yeah, so what vulnerabilities does she have, if any?
None.
Okay, interesting. Okay. This changes slightly what I was going to do.
The only vulnerability I've got is a bad die roll.
Or a finger of death.
I'll give him the finger of death back. Middle claws all round.
It's a shame I'm not still. It's a shame I'm not still up and about to cast my 7th level spell.
You just got to hope that Tanuk doesn't step over you, because if he does, you'll continue rolling down the hill.
That's quite possible. Because I
That
did
is the
come
only
to-
reason I've not had you roll down.
Yeah, I did come to a stop at his feet. It's true.
Okay. In that case, then, I will shoot my bow, as I do not suffer any disadvantage or provoke attacks of opportunity when being in close range with a bow.
Nice.
Good luck.
I so wish, like, the second half of Finger of Death would have gone off. The second half of Finger of Death is a humanoid killed by the spell rises at the start of your next turn as a zombie that is permanently under your command.
Yeah.
Can I have Fillipa as a zombie, please?
God.
I am going to use my final luck point to gain advantage on this shot.
Come on.
Wow.
Yes, I know, I probably should save it for the inevitable reprisal, but... that is, however, a... 13 plus 14 for a total of, what was it, 27.
It's going to hit.
Okay, so once again, this will be 3d8 plus 7. Plus, I actually forgot to apply this last time, an extra...
Oh, your extra dice.
Yeah, an extra d6 of force
Yep.
damage from Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
So we have... I will be re-rolling that one.
That was quick.
Makes sense.
I remembered it this time. So the piercing damage is 10, 17, 19 piercing damage. On top of 5 points of force damage. For a total of 24.
5 points of force damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Yep.
So
Is that the end of your turn,
was,
is it?
That was your first attack.
That was my first attack,
Oh,
yes.
first attack. Jesus.
My second attack,
But wait, there's more.
I'm going for a deep breath and unleashing a cone of coldness.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry, but that's an action. Oh no, it does actually work. It replaces one attack.
Replaces an attack.
Works.
Yeah, it replaces an attack. So I will need a DC 15. Is it DC 15? Yeah, DC 15. I'm assuming dexterity save. I'm assuming.
Yeah, the dexterity DC 15 to take half damage.
Yes.
I know it's not going to happen, but I just imagine you open your mouth, causing out this fire, and and you feel a stirring as Brother Quinn stirs at your feet, and you just go, "What was that?" And just
So that was a 13 total on the
30.
save, which
Okay,
is a
so
fail, but
Yep.
I choose to succeed.
Okay, so you'll take half damage from 3d10 of cold.
Yep.
Good rolls, come on.
we are bringing you down.
So that's a 10.
Oi!
It's a 16, so 18. So half of that is 9 points of cold damage on top.
9 points. Okay, let me just do some maths.
So the total damage, I think, is 33. Yeah,
Going to be feeling
24.
rough.
Yeah.
So you take a deep breath and blow this cold air directly into the mouth of the dragon that's attacking you. And there's a moment where you can see the flames.
Open.
You can see the flames flickering inside of it as your own breath counteracts it, creating ice all the way down its throat. And dragon spasms and drops to the floor on the bottom of the cavern, lifeless. You have slain the dragon.
And I immediately cast Cure Wounds on Brother Quinn at my feet.
Oh god.
Our heroes have slain the red dragon whose lair they're in. How brave of them. Fillipa probably would have had a different opinion on this were she still with us. Quinn at the moment doesn't have an opinion due to the fact that he's dying. We are 4 death saves in and he has passed 2 and failed 2. Kind of, with 1 left on the line. Tanuk is probably mid-celebration, given that he was the one that breathed down the dragon's throat and caused it to finally die. And then, of course, we have got Frollo, who is not quite, but very close to being buck naked, in that regal fashion that dwarven wizards have, and is slightly further up the slope than the fallen Quinn. We have a slight situation. Brother Quinn is very, very close to death. I'm curious to see what Frollo might be able to do about this, because he's the only person that has an action that might intervene. Mike, take us away. When you finish chewing on your tart.
I'm currently eating.
Yep.
Lick the cream off, come on.
Right. I need to look up the distance of it. No, that's not useless then. Okay.
You're in quite a large chamber, this dragon's lair. Of course, there's this big slope that is extending around the edges of this circular cavern from the floor up to the second level. It's quite a distance. The whole cavern, of course, is about 130, 140 feet wide, and you're about a quarter of the way round on this slope, slightly further up than the others. Are you going to make an attempt to save Brother Quinn? Can you? That sounds like a no in disguise.
I mean, if he dies, I can get him back up again.
That healing sounds a little late.
I mean, what else is a necromancer?
If he dies, he dies.
That doesn't help me this turn.
See, I've got a cure wounds ready to go, but it's not going to land in time before the final save.
Nope.
If he does a roly-poly Rick, will he roll all the way down the outside of the curve?
The only thing stopping him rolling down the slope as it is Tanuk's feet.
Correct.
No, I meant
Correct.
Frollo.
I am
Easy
not a
as that
bowling
round.
pin.
There's a good chance he makes it to the floor. I'm not going to say how wide the impact crater's going to be, but he'll probably hit the floor.
What's the range on Misty
Favour.
Step? It's 30 foot, isn't it? I can't get to her. I can't get to them in time. I'm 80 foot away.
Can you hear the
I can get to you. But there's nothing else
can you
I
hear
can
the
do when I
completely
get there.
honest regret in his voice?
I mean, I can do something once I'm there. So what I'll do is I'll dash, and that takes me to about 10 feet away.
Okay.
I'll see Brother Quinn dying and go, oh, God,
We've got
save another one,"
slow motion.
and start
Like,
barrel rolling down the hill.
no.
It's like Baywatch, but nobody actually wants
Oh
to
my god, he's naked as well.
Just watching his flabby bits bouncing back and forth.
No.
No.
It's one of those
no,
rare
no, 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 no,
occasions
no.
where the folks in Baywatch are actually wearing more than
Right now,
the character
right
we're
now.
talking about.
Oh my god, that is so wrong.
Beard swaying in the wind.
Fillipa is looking at the scene from the afterlife going, you know what, I'm glad I'm dead now.
You reckon that's funny? Imagine what happens if he's standing over poor Brother Quinn when Brother Quinn were to wake up.
I had just thought that, but didn't want to vocalise it.
Well, one of us has had to go there. Anyway, take one for the team.
That is my turn. I run towards
Take
Brother
one for the
Finn.
team.
Brother
No.
Finn, Brother Finn.
Oh no. No.
Lie back and think of dragons. So,
Oh
Brother
god.
Quinn, you are
Hello.
obviously feeling, well, not a lot right now.
Rolling.
You have, you do kind of have a chance here. So yes,
Oh.
you do have a death save to make, but as a reminder, you do also still have a point of heroic inspiration which has not been used, which you can use to re-roll the dice after rolling it, but you must use a new roll. You do.
Okay, so this is going to be this is going to be either life or death, isn't it, really?
This is right. So no pressure or anything.
Okay.
But we're going to need a
Okay,
death
so-
save from Brother Quinn.
I'll start with that. And if it goes wrong, I'll use my heroic inspiration. I'll just declare that now. Okay. So I'm using my heroic inspiration because that was a 2 on the dice.
Oh, the tension.
Off to a good
Wait for
start.
it.
Okay, good luck.
Right. Okay.
Drum roll, please.
Oh my god, it's a 12.
Hey!
He lives.
So from the perspective of Tanuk and Frollo, who are both only a short distance away, you see Brother Quinn cough up a little bit more blood, stop breathing for a second, and then slowly settle down into a much more normal rhythm and starts to breathe, suck in air to live.
He does.
And the whole room, the whole cavern, shortly resounds with the sound of Quinn snoring.
Stunning.
What
So,
does
I will
Quinn snoring
tend to
sound
thou
like?
fallen comrade.
Well, that's a job for someone else. I do not need to be hearing that.
Well, I hope that you would put that in using some something on edit. Thank you.
While Tanuk is escorting Quinn, I'm going over to have a little loot of the bodies. I say bodies,
So,
loot of the bodies.
The dragon's body, Philippa's true form, lies a little bit below you on the cavern floor.
Slightly frosted over.
The only other sort of body you have is that of Brother Quinn, who is not quite a body yet. Which bodies are you looking to search?
The dragon.
Okay. This is interesting. So, I'm going to ask you to bear with me for just a second because I'm an idiot and didn't pull up her character sheet. Which might be a fairly important thing to do. La-da.
You do realise if I get a disguised self ring or anything like that, I'm going to put it on and immediately disguise myself into wearing clothes. My disguise is me, got the clothes on.
So, once obviously her draconic form has crashed into the ground, there are some certain items which you'll be able to recover from the wreckage. You will find some hand wraps. You're going to find a staff as well. Neither seem touched by the fire or the cold, or indeed the necrotic spells that have been thrown around during the more recent fight. So you could presume that these are probably magical.
I will stuff them somewhere.
Really?
I
We're
will
going to
carry
put the
the
staff.
I dread to think.
Tanuk, you got a spare set of clothes on you? I might stretch them out a little bit, but I need some clothes.
Might have more luck with a spare tent.
My Quinn, he's not using his.
For God's sake, somebody give him some orifices, some useful ones.
What?
I will bundle the stuff together and then step back over Quinn, and we'll start walking up and go, Tanuk, bring Quinn upstairs when he's conscious, and just start waddling my way up the circle to head to the next layer.
Bare dwarf ass.
Yeah, you're going to see the rear end of Frollo just waddling up the slope.
So not too different when we see Mike, right?
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah. You can park a bike there.
Will being knocked unconscious, if I were to come round, if Quinn were to come round, would being unconscious have negated the true seeing that he had?
Yes, it would.
Thank God for that, so I won't be able to really see the dwarf's ass.
Oh my God.
There's a thought. So Tanuk, obviously seeing Frollo making his way up the slope.
Because otherwise I'll just go unconscious again, thanks.
You have the large prostrate form of Brother Quinn literally at your feet. He looks fairly badly injured.
We're not bringing prostates into this, are we? Oh, you said prostrate. There you go. Just checking.
No, it's on your mind, though. I'll let you play with that. Yeah. And then, Tanuk, are you going to leave Brother Quinn there, or are you going to do something with him?
I'm going to call across to Frollo and just say, "Be careful, my friend. There may yet be servants of the beast lying in waiting. So please be careful." And then I will turn to Brother Quinn and cast a little cheeky cure wounds.
That's convenient. How did you end up with that? So we can roll some hit points. We can bring Brother Quinn around. How many hit points does he heal for? It might be relevant, it might not. I'm kind of hoping for your sake it won't be.
It does D8 plus wisdom bonus, is it? Or
Yeah.
Yeah. So that would be a 6 for a grand total of 8.
Woohoo.
Oh.
So you will come round and you don't know why, but you have this sense that you've missed out on something important, but oddly you seem to be grateful for it. Something to do with the angle you were lying at.
Oh my God.
You'll see Tanuk standing over you, having obviously just given you some healing.
Right. Is it Quinn's? Are we still
We're not in combat. You guys are free to act.
I think Quinn would sort of try and sit up, and I think he would figure out that his actual clothes, what's left of them, are kind of still smoking and smouldering.
I kind of help the good Brother Quinn sort of up into a seated position. Take it easy, my friend. You have been severely singed.
I can't. I don't feel very well. Thank you, my friend, for helping me.
That's all you'll get from him at this point in time, until he's sort of come round a little bit more, I think.
Seems fair. Okay.
If you enjoyed this episode and want to support the show, you can find us on Patreon, where you can access behind-the-scenes content.
You can also join our Discord to chat with us, talk theories, and keep up with campaign news. Links to both are in the episode bio. The final episode for this campaign will be out on Thursday, the 12th of February. We hope to see you there. Until then, keep rolling.